Wait, is that your free? Yeah, but you need to hear the countdown. Get on. Literally on English. I can't believe English won. Ox is here. Let me know if you're ready to start, Ox. He made you stare. I'm gonna just go with it. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Any orders of delay?
Super Neptunia RPG!
We're fine. So the major parts of the old trophies is getting a certain amount of quests and not missing missable trophies. So missable trophies are two: the Nor, Vert, mostly, and possibly one. The Nor and Vert are the most useful ones. In all the trophies, Ox needs to complete a certain amount of quests, so he's getting some quests early on to do, which are easy like that one, for example.
Why, yes.
And some quests are not, you can miss too if you don't do them earlier on, and the NPCs won't. So Ox will be abusing a lot of fast forward because it's the feature of this game. So we love fast forward. Ox will also need to defeat special quest mobs, so he won't be doing them now since he is more under level.
Like the wind.
So he has to wait a little before doing.
Like a kangaroo. Dash. Zoom.
Ox is touching like save points just like that, only
Like
so that he can
wind.
teleport later on. You don't have to actually touch it. You automatically once you so this is one of the other easy quests you can do. You can directly kill any right here.
Hey, thanks.
Collecting magic stones is a challenge. It's not a technical quest, so it's pretty useful to do that one.
Hey.
Like the wind. Like a kangaroo. Like the wind. Zoom.
You're right.
Zoom.
So this boss is pretty much stand fast forward and get the break as soon as possible, and he has to make sure that he heals constantly. If he does not heal, there's a chance that he will die. And since he didn't get the trophy, that's technically his first trophy. First battle.
Dash! Jump! Zoom! Like the wind! Dash! Like a kangaroo! Zoom!
There's going to be a skip where Ox can actually go underneath and actually skip one area not even moving. He discovered this trick where you can actually fall down on the floor if you go to this angle. So this fight you have to just survive, and then you get Chrome, and Chrome will be your main attacker for life, especially breaks. Chrome is more OP in breaks once she gets to her other form. So once she gets to that portion, you'll see her doing a lot.
Yes.
Eventually, at the point, Ox has to go back and collect 50 different weapons and 100 different accessories.
Welcome!
So that is one of the trophies that are required.
Thank you for your comeback.
And he has to learn 50 different skills. There are like some you can there are trophies like defeat Metal Dagu and 500,000 total credits. There are gonna be a point where you're gonna see him farm these very easily, though it's questionable because you still can die, and that's where you also will get your level 100 Neptunia.
Like the wind! Like the wind!
So Ox bought some ice elemental stones because he's gonna need it for an upcoming fight. Yuri, what are you looking at? Sorry, I was looking at the phone.
Like the wind!
I don't know, Ox is farming item drops for his quest.
Like the wind! Dash! Dash! Sha-la-la-la-la! Zoom!
So there are some missable trophies that can occur. One will be you ate the eggplant one, where after you find Compost House, you have to speak
Like
to
the
Plant in
wind.
order and accept the
Like
quest
the
to find the eggplant, which is in a few different locations in order to get this trophy.
Why, yes. I'll finish this in 2 shakes of a doggoose tail. Zoom!
Good day. I can't thank you enough.
Zoom! Like the wind! Dash! Like the wind! Dash! Dash! I better save. Boing! Zoom! Zoom!
So the boss that right now Ox is fighting can possibly wipe the party, but technically what Ox just did, he took an intentional death there because he needs the game over trophy, which is
Zoom! Zoom!
easy to do right there on the spot rather than do it later to die. So this time he's going to kill the CPU, not the CPU, the boss.
Sha-la-la-la!
We're using Blonde for break attack that does more damage.
Did my literature spelling Dash! Like the wind, like a kangaroo! Dash!
The Ox is accepting as many quests as he can because the more you progress, the more you'd rather not backtrack a lot more. Currently, Ox has the
Like the wind!
shortest world record for all trophies, which this can be done in less than 2 hours. So it's a short trophy that you can do if you know what you're doing.
Like the wind!
So there's gonna be a point where once Ox gets the pudding bouncing, the bouncing pudding, you will be doing a skip in order to get back to the beginning with ease, or more likely to the entrance way, where you save at least 2 new phases. Ox will eventually have to come back here because there is a quest dungeon boss here, so he has to come back here. That's the pudding right there.
Like the wind!
The Ox is taking it slow because the doggies have like
Yep.
a ninja way of sneaking through.
Zoom! Boing! Like the wind!
Yep.
Zoom!
Child's playing this in Japanese when you don't know where to go.
Dash! Jump! Jump! Zoom! Like the wind! Like the wind! Dash! Zoom! Dash! Zoom! Zoom! Like the wind! Like the wind! Zoom!
Ooh, I like that.
So this is an unwinnable fight, so you're gonna die.
Level up. Like the wind. Like the wind.
Chat, quick.
Like
2D or
the
3D
wind.
games?
Like a kangaroo. Dash. Like a kangaroo.
So you see Ox actually collecting majority of the items because
You're right.
that helps him
Right.
in his accessories and weapon count. So getting 50 to 100 is required. Like he'll come back here because he's his quest hunts for 14 hunts he needs to do,
Hello,
and he can
hello.
buy the weapon.
Hey, hey. Hello. Why, yeah. Hello. Thank you. Dash! Dash!
Now, if you were doing the any percent run of this, you can get this done under an hour if you are new. And then if you are trying to beat it in terms of speed, I think the best time is a low 35 on this, on any percent.
Biscuit. 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 Biscuit.
Also, Ox has to pay attention in regards to his skill.
Actually,
So how you obtain these skills is more for on each of your weapons and your accessories, whatever it was.
Dash! Like the wind! There! You'll...
So formations also have a thing where it can, depending on how you do your CPU formations, you can get 12 space. So the way he had it set is along the front and the based on the formation, it's set to heal. Also, this is an unwinnable fight. Start this
I choose up!
spot.
La-la-la-la!
For some reason, you cannot skip the last attack animation. He does it.
I knew. I got it. That was kind of tiring. Zoom, zoom. Come forward. Jump. Dash.
hello.
Zoom. Like the wind.
So back when JP was the thing, version 1 of JP is actually
Like the wind.
a
Zoom.
hard lock when you get to the castle part. Where I found out later until I actually saved that I actually hard locked the game and I couldn't continue on. So I had to really start over. Because the reason why is that if you kill the guard, you can kill the guard, but it won't progress at all. So, and if you save after killing the guard, the cutscene will not trigger at all.
Like the wind.
So you fight that guy and then nothing happens afterwards, just look at the cutscene. They fixed it later in the next version, but didn't do nothing after that.
Like the wind. Zoom. Like the wind. Like the wind. Zoom. Like the wind.
So Ox has to collect the Hissy tomes.
Like the wind.
There are some that are placed in spots where are hard to reach in places, and or you can forget. They're off not backtracking as much as possible. The less the better. The Council of Belong.
All right.
Like the wind. Like the wind. Zoom. Dash. Mm.
Also, if you want the ASMR Sheena, you might as well get your channel point incentive. And the incentive will close upon Rebirth 1.
Hello.
Yes, dear.
So that was one of the missable trophies with the more trophy sleepwalking. If Ox progresses any further than that, he will not get that trophy. That's another missable trophy. So the only missable trophy that Ox can miss is going to be the eggplant one.
Grace. That was a pretty good batch.
So the game
This is
for
the
Super
fruit
Nintendo
of our labor.
RPG, it has a lot of 2D references. You can spot the most majority of them. So you're not able to read that. If you play the game, you'll actually find a lot of 2D references.
Zoom. Like the wind. Like a kangaroo. Jump. Dash. Like the wind. Boing. Jump. Come like a kangaroo. Like a kangaroo. Like a kangaroo. Like the wind.
So there's another tome up here that he has to get. There we go.
Like the wind. Zoom. Like the wind. Like a kangaroo.
Ox picked up the cutscene trigger, head back to the beginning of Planet Neptune Harbor in order to get some spice
I must
to
level up
get
further.
closer to the mob without going to extra mapping.
But that was a pretty good battle. Level up. What a wonderful sound. Level up. What
Water stage is probably the most very chill and relaxing music in this Super NES RPG.
Dash! Like the wind! Like the wind!
Majority of the time, Ox is taking intentional counters because he's trying to find quest drops.
Like the wind!
So that's why he set most of his skills to
Like
abilities
the
to
wind!
flee
Like the
instead.
wind!
Now, how does he know which mobs will spawn which?
Like the wind!
You
Like the wind!
once you play the
Like the
game,
wind!
once you can actually get a feel where it will be the items.
Dash!
Ox is going to be fighting a submarine here very soon.
Dash! Dash! Like the wind! Like the wind!
Who your memes?
Like the wind! Dash! Jump! Like the wind! Like the wind! Zoom! Dash! Zoom! Like the wind! Dash!
How does one vote to get Japanese voices for a run? You have to use your channel points and click the your channel point redeems. Look for game language English or game language Japanese, and just go from there. You have to surpass the current English, which has there's a tracking on that one. Say currently English is the lead by 25 versus Japanese. Currently Neptunia it's a 2-2, so you guys can try to actually break the tie on that. And so far in the OQ Idols, Kanadiko is actually winning over everyone, and Arya for some reason has no support. And you want ASMR Sheena, you have what, about 68 to go. So you want endeavor to deal with the memes. So what Ox did there is he skipped the floor by bouncing on the footing and actually getting the floor frame where he has to be. So once you get to the next floor, you can use the footing to get to the floor. You can tell if you do not get to the floor. You can make the floor, but it's easy to go back and do it. Ox has to actually watch out for his health here, because especially how this boss, she does a self-destruct meme in the end, which you saw Nor just died. So Ox actually has to make sure not to forget home that's back there, which he has to revisit. Oh well, yeah. I forgot what was there. There's an extra thing there.
Like the wind! Dash! Zoom! Like the wind! Dash! Like the wind! Zoom! Come on out! Boing! Zoom! Like the wind! Like the wind! Zoom!
So now they're at Pompa's house. So this is the part where they have to do the CPU, or Ox has to do CPU
Like
fights.
the wind. Zoom.
So he got Tome there inside Pompa's house, which is you can find. Now he has to actually do the eggplant quest, so he doesn't forget it. So he has to go and start finding it, which is easy backtracking.
Like
Because the eggplant one is one of the missable ones.
Like the wind. Zoom. Dash. Zoom. Or like a kangaroo.
Why, yes. Why, yes.
Jump like the wind. Dash.
Now the question is, how would you know the eggplant? You need to know the locations,
Dash.
or it'll just happen randomly.
Yeah.
So it is a
Kangaroo.
straight up missable trophy. I think if you read more into it, it tells you where to go. It will tell you where to go. But it's more kind of
Like the wind.
where is that? The final eggplant will be in where in Compa's house, close to Compa's house. So that's where he'll get the trophy.
It's important to save often. Zoom. Yeah, like the wind. Dash.
If you have anything
And he got the
important to do,
eggplant trophy.
you should do-
Now he has to do CPU fights. I have to say which hissy that I like. I like this hissy version better.
La 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 la. Zoom. Okay. Dash. Like the wind. Dash.
Are you even surprised?
Jump.
Hello?
Like a kangaroo. Hi there. Hello.
Sorry about that.
Like a kangaroo.
Listen.
So this is the where the other tome is on the top. You need to put in and get to the really top.
Yay!
Picking up all the quests.
Why, yes. Hello. 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 Why, yes. Hello.
If VVV ties, what happens? It will be runner's choice on what we're picking then. So it's prefer to pick a choice and see who chooses which YouTuber they want to be played.
Well, that was easy.
Out of all these CPU fights, these are the easiest. The third CPU fight is probably more annoying because of the back-to-back fight. So there's a chance that you could die. Eventually, when
Hi there. Yep.
Welcome.
it's more on the fact of the certain enemies that can actually kill you because you get cursed.
Thank you for your purchase. Anytime.
Listen. Hi there. Yep.
Like a kangaroo.
What do you mean if the fifth idol was there, what would happen?
Hello. Be careful out there. Be careful out there. Boing! I knew this.
So I've learned in the JP version, if you didn't update it at a certain point, this is actually a skippable fight. I just don't know which one's fast. You could probably just do the fight normally because you have the fast forward feature. Fast forward pretty much just translates. You can still go faster than any version really, as long as it doesn't crash or hardbox and softbox me.
That was kind of tiring.
In correction terms in regards to the 5 idols, there was technically 5 runners that were going to do the OQ list. Sadly, one had to drop due to health reasons,
Like the wind.
so that one idol became idle.
Here I go.
So the mob that you see there can curse, and if you get one spawn, it means you have a debuff on you, and you get cursed again. That's an instant kill. So that's one of the things that can quite
You
hard.
say pick me.
Wait.
Everyone, you'll see. Here I go.
And the good thing about this game is you can continuously spam your HP items or any skill items and to keep your turn. So the turn-based system in this is question mark?
Was aiming for. Freeze.
Patient. Your best.
Freeze. Let's see. Oh. Asshole.
In V2R, you can technically do the same, use as many items. They do give you an amount, except you have a limited. They made sure that you didn't
Above and beyond your
use a lot in one turn.
expectations.
So you're given like the maximum, probably up to 4 to you can go up a little higher on item usage for V2R. So where they scaled it a little bit
I won't forget
difficult.
you.
You won't.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, don't worry. They made sure to upgrade the Nep series with let's level up every character in the background. It's called Reverse One and plus and plus Reverse Engine. V2 only had the part where the 2 characters can level up due to their skills behind the scenes,
Here I go.
because
This would happen.
Esha and Isma. Also remember, every time you donate your channel points, you enter in the route to win the prizes for the giveaway.
That was a pretty good
So
battle.
note, if you
I must
are,
level up further.
if due to some prize requiring the winner to be available, if you're not here at the very end of the marathon and you get picked, you will have a few minutes to actually respond. If not, we will have to pick another winner. Just an FYI to those that wants to win prizes.
So
There are four prizes, which is you can get a purple heart,
like a
wall scroll with an
kangaroo.
acrylic, Neptune. Then you get a Nor wall scroll with Neptune acrylic. Majority of these have Neptune acrylic, so that's extra. Then there's the other one with four tin
Right.
cans with the CPUs and the tote bag. And the other one is violet cool purple heart mouse pad. Endeavor has also offered to provide a V2 poster, which you get in your V2 game limited edition or with the game itself. And he has an extra one that he's offering, which will be offered also. Now there is the semi-grand prize, which is the Mary Scouts Finale limited edition, which goes for Switch or PS4. And then finally will be the grand prize, which is the HDNMarathon Rebirth 2 acrylic art, which was commissioned and done by Iwa. It's really hard to say his Twitter handle, but it was commissioned by EWRC_R. So you can check that out.
Like the wind. Like the wind. Like the wind. Boing, like a kangaroo. Zoo, like a kangaroo. Boing. Like a kangaroo. Zoo, dash. Dash. Like the wind. Zoom.
In reality, for the old trophies for Super NET RPG, you would have to actually beat the final boss first before going onwards. These are the
Already?
mobs that can curse and kill you. So,
Level up.
as long as it doesn't get cursed and die, you should be fine.
Are there no strong? Are there no stronger?
Dash. Like the wind. Like the wind. Dash. Zoom. Like the wind. Zoom. Like the wind. Like a kangaroo. Dash. Like the wind. Like the wind. Like the wind. Like the wind. Jump, boing.
As you saw before, Ox is doing the Neptune super jump, where he'll flip and then he'll super jump across the wall, and you'll never see her again. But at the entrance of the castle. Shout out to Dogwoman. Everyone loves their Dogwoman, right? Clearly, it never does.
Like the wind.
So you're gonna see Ox come back here at a later time point.
Like the wind.
More due to the fact that he will be farming levels, money,
Like the wind. Like a kangaroo.
once he gets to the point.
Like a kangaroo. Like the wind. Like the wind. Like the wind. Boing. Like the wind. Yeah. Like the wind.
A lot of these mobs also have a lot of reference to it. If you look at these mobs, they would have a similarity to the game character. That's too easy.
Thanks for playing.
Eventually, at the point, you're gonna be seeing Ox use Chrome more on breaks, because Chrome has the highest damage dealing.
Here I
For example, you get to witness her actually breaking the game. And she has the fastest to actually make break gauge go
I
off.
knew this would
Now the
happen.
problem with this fight is that she is not able to transform the part, so there's a high possibility of dying here most of the time because of the this boss of being self-destruct. So, as long as you live, question? Nope.
let us go with plan. This one gets through hard labor.
Dash.
So when it comes to like major fights, Rome will be the superior
Like the
for break
wind.
attacks and building up the break gauge.
All right.
Like the wind. Zoom.
There's a technical Pokemon reference here.
That's up
If
to
you
me.
played Super Network UG, you would actually see it here. Now, what they're referring to, I don't remember. But you'll see a cutscene similar to Pokemon if you were actually watching the cutscene.
Good exercise. I must level up further.
Like a kangaroo. Like the wind. Like the wind. Dash. Like the wind.
The majority of these
Zoom.
enemies, Ox kinda wants to avoid as much as possible because they are higher level still, although Nep
I was excited.
I think this is referring to a Snorlax. You kill the Snorlax.
Like the wind. Like the wind. Jump. Like the wind. Dash. Like the wind.
So the running gimmick used to be hard in the beginning.
Dash!
You see the bar, how
Like a kangaroo!
your chances of running. The gimmick in the beginning was really terrible. You don't know if you ran or not. I eventually added it through patches. This is an unwinnable fight, even if you use foam.
Well, God.
Now you see a Mario reference.
This is the fruit of our labor.
I mean, no, it's
Zoom!
Mario. I'm just gonna stop.
Zoom!
So there's gonna be an item that Ox wants to get here, and he needs to get a certain quest. This is needed for his grind later in the game. Also to save him sanity points in farming. It's like vanilla sword, the vanilla sword that you get in the beginning of the game.
I'll finish this in two
This is when you
shakes
get
with
like
double
close to the end of the game.
Boing! Like a kangaroo! Like the wind! Zoom! Dash!
You're right.
Level up.
Getting stronger! Like the wind! Like a kangaroo! Like a kangaroo! Like a kangaroo! Zoom! Zoom! Like the wind! Like the wind! Like the wind! Like the wind! Dash!
Let's fall back.
Boing! Dash! Like the wind!
So I'm not sure if you're still able to soft lock fast forwarding.
Come back
Like
soon.
the
Wow.
wind! Like the wind!
Pretty much Ox just spent his entire life savings on that one item. Which will be
Like the
worth it later on.
wind! Jump! Zoom! Zoom! Like the wind! Like a kangaroo! Dash! Like the wind! Boing! Like a kangaroo! Dash! There! Like the wind! Like the wind! Like the wind! Like the wind! Dash! Like the wind! Dash! Zoom! Dash! Dash! Like the wind! Zoom! Like the wind! Like the wind! Zoom! Zoom! Like the wind! Like the wind! Zoom! Dash! Like the wind! Dash! Like the wind! Jump! Zoom! Jump!
So
Dash!
coming back here,
Like
Ox
the
has to come
wind!
back here for the hunt quest anyway.
Well, that was a pretty good battle.
Dash! Like the wind! Like the wind! Like a kangaroo! Boing! Dash! Like a kangaroo! So? Hello! Hi there! Boing!
So now Ox has the sword. The sword is going to be used for his Metal Dagu grind. So that is going to be a good minute doing, because he wants to buy. I think it was.
Let's fall back. A lot of gas. So he technically killed his party members on purpose. Technically. What reason? You'll see the reason coming up.
Like the wind. Like the wind. Dash. Like the wind. Dash. Like the wind.
I heard you like Takoyaki.
Dash. Like the wind. Like the wind. Dash. Dash. Zoom. like the wind. Dash!
Will Toe win the V2 race? Does.
Dash! Zoom!
Toe begins his journey to actually grind. So I hope you're ready for the meme grind.
Dash!
Also, the more that
Like
your
the wind.
party members are dead, the experience goes to the last person standing. So if everyone else is dead, Neptune gets more XP.
Here I go.
This is the reason why he kills his party members.
Sha-la-la-la-la.
And also leveling up the skills.
Like the wind!
No, no one was behaving. You didn't help. You abandoned everyone when it was needed.
Like the wind!
This is just gonna be a lot of grinding, a little bit.
You can't defeat. Like the wind! Jump! Like the wind! Like the wind! Like the wind! Like a kangaroo!
Level up. Better all the time.
Looks like I've still got it. Looks like I've still got
Better
it.
all the time.
Level up.
Better all the time. Level up.
Looks like I've still got it.
Have to get stronger.
It's up to
Let us go with plans.
It's up to me.
Far too easy. This won't happen again. Mark. This won't happen. I've got this. Better all the time.
So he's intentionally getting them killed in order to get Neptune the XP and to get to level fast.
I'm getting better all the time. I haven't even reached my limit.
Like a kangaroo! There!
And the fact that the another dog was run away is also an issue still.
It's getting better all the time. I
That's
have
the
to
whole
get stronger.
purpose of getting the sword, because it has
I have to get stronger.
non-elemental
It's getting better.
on it.
I have to get stronger.
Level
I haven't even.
You can defeat level up. Da-na-na-na-da-na-na. Cha-la-la-la.
I have to get stronger. I haven't even reached my limit.
Da-na-na-na-da-na-na.
My technique is getting better all the time. My technique is getting better all the technique is getting better all the time. I haven't even reached my limit.
What do you mean, bids? How do you show bids? You can do either exclamation tracker to see what ongoing wars are having, or incentives. Currently, bid wars that you can have is you can choose the game language, English or Japanese, and the current secondary bid war is the VV route, a choice of either Cousin I or Toa. And the other one is who do you want to support more during the OQ race, which is 5 different idols. Oh, the 5th one is idol.
I have to get stronger.
Other incentives will be added later
All the
on.
time.
You can do exclamation tracker, or you can look at the current tracker on the screen to see which ones are available. ASMR Sheena, if you want to hear her panting when she runs, because that's a big thing that the developers have definitely request put. You can have that added. You can just go to your channel points and image StarCraft, and you can see which ones you can do. Anything on the hundreds you can bid on. Anything above that is just bonus, unless otherwise stated.
Like the wind.
Nut. That shouldn't be needed if you did me myself. Currently, English is in the lead very, very heavily. This is the first time that actually English is winning versus Japanese, where it was technically one-sided. It is kind of reversed. You already know Neptune is over OP already, so he'll be storming through this very quickly.
Like a kangaroo.
Versus like any percent you would rely on Chrome more.
Like the wind.
In regards to the CPU war, the moment that the game and the moment that if it ever goes into a sniping range, at the last split it will be the language choice. So if it was 100-point difference, the one in the lead before the time split ends will be the next language in order to avoid last minute sniping. Which usually that's it.
I haven't even reached my limit. I haven't even reached my limit. My technique is getting better all the time. My technique is getting better all the time. I haven't even reached my limit. I haven't even reached my limit. My technique is getting better all the time.
I'm getting stronger. I'm getting stronger.
I haven't even reached my limit. I have to get stronger. I haven't even reached my limit. I have to get stronger.
The Neptunia series is VTuber. Well, the VTuber portion is, if you know Kazahai, which is the most known viewer. That's one of them. Well, I don't think anyone knows very much. I never. Why? So see, and Ox Prime no dodges anyways because he needs the money. He needs 500 credits, 500k credits, and secondary he needs people who are not too. Regardless, this is a 2 to 3 special. Yeah. Understandable on idols. I think only anyone on this knows only cause I.
My technique is getting better all the time. I have to get stronger.
Do your research, Endeavor.
I haven't even reached my limit. My technique is getting better all the time. My technique is getting better all the time. I haven't even reached my limit. I have to get stronger.
You can't tell me no bueno and Jeffries is not winning.
I have to get stronger.
Like a kangaroo.
My technique is getting better all the time.
Like the wind.
So the real question is how much net could a net I can't nap. I'm curious to saying why you're saying 12.
Like a kangaroo. Jump.
No Neps.
Like a kangaroo. Like the wind. Jump, jump, boing.
So technically, Ox can actually go all the way to the end of the game already, but since this is all trophies, he actually has to do this stuff. But some hunts are not available until he beats the game, and he needs at least 14 of hunts to complete. There is a quest 0, which is part of the main story of the game, so that technically counts as one of the kills. So you just need to kill 14, complete up to 14 numbered quests, hunt quests. Because that's as high as you can count.
I'm getting stronger.
I don't believe you.
It's not
Chad, you're like halfway to getting ASMR Sheena.
working. Yeah,
You can do it. You have until Rebirth 1. And most likely a waterfall 2 added were special effects.
it's not.
And he's like, well, you're gonna do it. There we go, you're 50% now. Meanwhile, Ox is pulling the doggo.
My technique is getting better all the time. I haven't even reached my limit.
Oh, well, you should have sold the OQ one.
My technique is getting better all the time. My technique is getting better. My technique is getting better all the time. My technique is getting better all the time.
Never.
My technique is getting better all the time. My technique is getting better all the time.
It's Kissiki and Neptunia.
Getting better all the time. I haven't even reached my limit.
I pretty much copy paste the exact last name.
I haven't even reached my limit. I haven't even reached my limit.
So it's Compa Heart's unofficial VTuber. If you read the wiki of it.
I have to get stronger.
So
I have to
you
get
see
stronger.
Toa in the main story of V2 in Neptunia Virtual Stars. And then she just disappears.
Dash. Like the wind. Dash. Like a kangaroo. Jump. Like a kangaroo.
So, we're back in the beginning. Where's Ox going? He's going to bully a doggo with a mustache. Everyone likes doggos with mustaches, right? Now he's dead.
Like the wind. Gotcha. like a kangaroo. Zoom. Dash. Boing, like the wind. Boing, boing. Dash.
I forgot the other one if it was like a big pudding or something. I think it was a pudding.
Like the wind. Jump like a kangaroo. Zoom. Boing, like the wind.
Yep, it's a giant chocolate
Can't defeat
honey
a from
pudding. And it's been eaten.
Dash! 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 Like the wind!
And now Neptune is level 100,
Dash!
2 OP, breaking the game. Watch.
Dash! Like a kangaroo!
You mean the series itself or in general? Or the game?
Yay!
Can't believe Bert and Chrome are dying.
Like the wind! Dash! Dash! Zoom!
Technically in the V2 you can actually go up to 999 and the DLC is free. So right now Ox is doing all the
Like the
hunt
wind!
quests that he's doing
Like
for the
the
guild,
wind!
and this is required for the trophy.
Zoom!
You can grind the metal doggo and use forbidden twigs.
Well,
looks
looks
like
like
I
I
still got it.
Hello?
And then if you want to farm more extra XP, you need to do combo based
Thanks.
for killing the doggo.
This good. Thanks.
Since it gives you bonus XP.
This good. Thanks. Come back soon.
I knew I could do it.
Yes, yes, dear.
Hello. Be careful out there.
So the moment he completes three of the quests, he can get the next 3 ones to lock.
Why, yes.
I don't know what his current quest count
Will you
is.
see?
The
Will you see? Will you see?
This is
the
the
quest one will be the
I feel
quest
great.
one and the hot spring ones are like probably the only ones that would return. Because the hot springs you get after you beat Super Net anyway.
Yes, dear. Yes.
You already got all the missable trophies. So it's just concerning if he gets the quest trophy. So it'll be probably under if he beats the hunt quest and has completed all the necessary quest requirements.
Zoom. Dash. Dash. Come on out. Come on out. Jump. Dash. Like the wind. Dash. Dash. Zoom. La 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 la. Boing. Dash.
It was kind of funny when you looked at the trophy for the quest one. It does not tell you how many quests you need to do, so you just have to expect you get the like to get it. Also, the hunt quest actually counts as quests, so this is actually an official edition. And are we going to see him blast off again? See ya, Nep.
Like the wind. Come on out.
Let's do it one more time for luck. That's called flipping, and I'm out of here. The pudding doggo is always yes.
Like the wind.
Imagine crashing in my Neptunia games and you have a brain galaxy.
Like the wind.
Not possible, right?
Dash. Zoom. Like the wind. Like the wind. Zoom.
Not enough points to gamble? Not like this.
Like the wind.
You're right.
I'll
Listen.
finish this in 2 shakes of a doggo's tail. Zoom. Zoom. Dash. Like the wind. Boing. Dash.
That's an ice
Here I go.
doggo. Now, the reason why he leveled up Nora was for this particular boss, because
Like the wind.
this ice doggo is literally like resistance to anything. Pain in the ass. Now you can pat Nora. Well, job well done. Well, Deborah, apparently you're going to be doing the ASMR, so I believe you should be ready for that.
Welcome.
I guess death and request is a glitch in your system. You chose this life, you've made this decision. And apparently Norris is still in the lead with 30, Neptune with 27, Bulon with 25, Vert is sadly behind Lustin. And Vert turned us around.
This stinks. Come back soon.
Meanwhile, Toll takes the lead by 9, Kazai on 7.
Hello.
Anandiko is at 9, Nene at 7, everyone else from below. Aria does not exist. So don't forget, there are other incentives later in the run, you just don't see them now. There will be also naming who the producer will be for producing Perfection, the first top 2 names, and then naming the idol unit. Then you also have the naming of the vanilla characters, and then you have something else that I forgot and I blanked out. Aye. think the hour progress is the leveling, right? What trophies do you have currently right now? I forgot that the plus probably the thing. Don't rely on the quest one, just do the hunt quest and that's it. And don't worry about that, just progress them. Rather than do it again. I say just do the story and do hunts and that's it. Because I don't that's a lot of progression lost. But in this case, I would just go with the 90% waste of time than Ox. Eee! Just move on to the 90% Ox. Go for the 80% Ox. Please finish the game. There was a level trophy. You already got it. Any trophies that you retain it. The only issue with right now for Flat would be the quest, the equipment, until you get the trophy.
If you have anything important to do, you should do it now.
Finally! Oh, hey.
Deja vu.
Okay. Dash!
Don't worry, we blame Endeavor. Much easier to blame Endeavor.
Are you even surprised?
Because he blames me every time. So we're going to go with the 90% route rather instead because the progression that Ox lost is very huge. So how all trophies work. As long as you are able to obtain the trophy before anything happens, you don't have to do them again. So in this case, the missable trophies, the eggplant quest, for example, if he got them beforehand and he didn't do it at that point, he can just skip them all and doesn't need to get it again. The more issue would be the quests and the equipment grinding, which equipment grinding you need the skills, gain the skills of 50, and then you need the quest amount, which quest amount is really I'd say the grindy.
That was easy.
Clearly this is play Switch 5 on fire, so it was not lame. Less than 35 minutes for any percent world record. At least if you're on the PC version. If you're doing PC, it's 35 minutes. If you're doing console, it would be close to like 45. So, yeah, if you're doing PC, you should be fine.
I knew this would. That was kind of tiring.
Well, if you have a fast forward feature in battles, literally that takes all the time.
Like a kangaroo. Dash. Like the wind. Dash.
Here I go.
How can you forget about fast forward when the fast forwarding you're seeing right now is happening?
Of course we won. I am victorious.
Everyone.
God. Of course we won.
Zoom. Like the wind.
But it has pudding! You're putting it out too much there. Putting it a little down. I'm going to hell for that, right?
Dash. Like a kangaroo. Like the wind. Like the wind. Dash. Zoom. Like
You have
the
a
wind.
trillion things you want to say, but this is not one of the trillion things.
Dash. Like the wind.
If you're actually looking at the stream itself, the runner is the stated title and stated layout. Unless you're not able to see it,
finished this
you're on a mobile
gracefully.
phone. You just Ox. Yeah.
Like the wind.
Everyone should. Graceful. Well, you tried. This victory was in.
Like the wind.
Kind of surprised the bird.
Dash.
His mic is off.
Dash.
Ox is not speaking. I'm speaking for his commentary.
Like the wind.
Or at least trying to commentate. Am I doing a good job? Tell me, am I doing a good job? Am I entertaining? Support an idol. I believe that idol will win.
Forward.
Thank you.
Like a kangaroo.
Now watch him skip the wall.
Come on out. Boing. Like a kangaroo.
And there he goes. Why do I feel like you took that from an anime?
Level up, boing. Like the wind, like a kangaroo. Like the wind.
Now, which Star Wars? Question.
Let's fall back.
Like the wind. Like the wind, a kangaroo. Jump. Dash. Boing. Like the wind.
Now this is everyone's favorite place, Doggerland. And,
Like the wind.
you know how to jump and zoom? This is your game. Platforming. 2D games are platforming.
Let's fall back.
Like the wind.
Let's fall back.
I think out of the whole game, probably
Like the wind.
Bowser was probably that.
Like the wind.
That was pretty much it. Because the overworld and the platformer are pretty much system.
Like the wind. Like a kangaroo.
Are you going based off order of Star Wars, or are you talking about the actual order of the Star Wars movie when it first came out? I think we're going more of the Star Wars now.
It's up to me.
Don't tell them
I have reached my limit.
the Mega Man reference are real.
Like the wind.
So I still have to give you guys a reminder that there are prizes there that you guys can get. And the break periods will be showing you the prizes that you could be receiving. There's prize A through B, which you get either everything's gonna contain them. But necessarily for prize A through B. I'm gonna do this for you. Prize A will be the Neptune Ball Scroll.
I knew this would happen.
Prize B will be a Nora Ball Scroll. Prize C will be a fully bag with 4 tin badges of the CPUs. For the prize D will be the Lilac Couple Heart Mouse Pad. then there is a prize E, which Endeavor is giving for the game
Here I
B2,
go.
which is a poster showing you as Then there is the semi-grand prize, which is a Mary's Filter
Way.
finale. Limited edition Switch 4 PS4 version, which you can win, and then the final grand prize will be 24 by 36 acrylic art of the Asian Marathon commission art that we got. So, FYI on that. But you all have to be at the very end at the end of the marathon during credits to see who wins the final giveaway. That pretty much we acknowledge it, then you have won it. You are not here to receive it, and you're not here within the time frame. You will move on and pass it to someone else. This is just the prize-wise and timing-wise. I understand it. People will get frustrated if they get picked. If they didn't get picked, then they're not here due to time zones.
Like the wind.
Pretty much Ox has made it to the point where he's kind of close to the end of the game anyways. So he's not very far off after the finish the game. Because once you fight Finn and does the review again, depending if he's going to actually get the sword again,
My technique is getting better all the time.
it's not optional. You would just have to rely on Chrome to actually break the last boss. It's not a switch, unfortunately, Lisa. It's actually S4 or 5, somewhere between those lines. And we had it went to all trophies, and then it went from all trophies to any percent.
Thanks for playing.
See what I did there? Mind games. Look, I'm gonna tell you guys straight up, it's the Play Switch 5 on fire. It is a new console coming out. He's trying to preview it. That's what happened, and don't worry about it. It was all planned. It's just technical difficulties on the console. It was on fire already.
Let's fall back.
Remember what happened when this game came out when it was super broken? Yeah, it had hard locks and soft locks during the JP version. English version pretty much retained it took whatever the JP's current patch.
Well, you tried.
Like a kangaroo. Boing, jump, boing.
Mario on the ground. If you haven't voted yet, you could do exclamation CPU. Name your CPU to vote who you want to support. Who will be our champion this year in the RB2? You're right, Rav. I think everyone should vote into Vert. Okay, I think we need to advert my decision saying that.
Like the wind. Dash. Boing. Like a kangaroo. Like the wind. Zoom. Dash. Zoom. Dash. 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 Zoom. Zoom.
I heard you guys like takoyaki. Because that's a big octopus.
Of course we won. Did my lip
literature stat increase?
Deja vu. Zooming. Deja vu.
Like the wind. Like the wind.
So after this portion, he'll be able to access back the Poly Island and then fight the final dragon. He has to just do a safety save before going into the final last fights because of the self-destruct mechanic.
Dash.
And that is
Like the wind. Dash.
I need to look at my own runs, man. I have to. I'm a little bit worried about my concerned about this.
Zoom.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Dash.
I have time.
Dash. Like
I
a
need Dark to
kangaroo.
actually. Alright,
Like the wind.
somehow if we are able to do a chant and summon Marin back to the
Like
from the grave,
Dash.
this is pretty much the close to the or getting close to the completion of the 80% run. So, how do we summon Marin? We don't use verts. That's too
Let's go
easy.
back.
Like the wind. Zoom. Like the wind. Zoom. Dash. Like the wind. Like the wind.
I can't believe we're about to finish
Like the wind.
the 80% run.
Here I go.
Which prize gives you the next mainline Nep? When Compa Heart actually gives an announcement and not the reverse engine. It has a consistent crash, you live in constant state of fear. That's why you also do safety saves. So this is the final Musketeer fight,
Here I go.
involving an extra party member, which is the dog. So with Chrome, you will actually be able to be victorious. Because Chrome is invincible. And we're getting at 69, rip. Now, will you join the dragon, which you did. I did that before in JP, I was like, what the fuck am I at? Alright, boys. Which got the hardest boss to beat using Chrome. Google Chrome. See, look, the colors. Clearly Google Chrome.
Over already?
And time. And time's still going.
Everything.
A 155.22 for the 80% slash flat. Let's give a hand to Ox in his attempt on flat still. GG still. GG Ox. It's unfortunate what happened, but at least you got the run done in time.
体中をかけるの指先から伝わる魔法だねと響くつながった熱いハート花咲いてねどこにいても感じてるよ We're always
You could say that. Oh no. Oh no. We're still 12 votes away if you want the Sheena ASMR. It's dark actually doing it. Interesting glitches. Doesn't take long to actually show the cutscene there. It's literally right at the door. Don't tell them most of them are JP exclusive, which is only on version 1.
Looks like I've still got it.
Well, hope you like breathing. And the cutscene is literally right here. So enjoy the hot springs, which is a trophy technically. ASMR does not happen after Rebirth 1. There is no voices for the scene. Which one you're trying to refer though? With that, right now our current bid wars ongoing is now the VV route of which V2 route choice do you want us to go with, and Thousand Eyes winning by 1, with Total leading by less than 1. English is in the lead by 111, Japanese is 80 for the language wars. The language wars will keep on going throughout the whole thing. The only exceptions on the language war that will be default Japanese is only going to be the Neptunia run or the Neptunia Virtual Stars run. So that's the only exception. The OQ idol support, Kanadiko is in the lead by 9. Everyone else is at 7, and somehow Otan is at 6, and Arya remains at 0 with no support. If you look at the schedule, you could see the possible of the future incentives that will be happening. Our happening will be the producer naming, and then there'll be the team unit name, which only the top 2 picks will be picked. So get get the team on that, and then you have a Natterate Dream later with V2R with Worldy. There might be additional incentives later on, but we'll see what's going on. You might get a surprise one, so I'll see you for that one. Maybe we'll have another Mega Tag meme level 1 again. We did last year, but this time you guys could pick the character. It's up to the runner if they want to do it. Only the runner to do it. Hot springs in the snow. Now, how to get out of the hot springs? Never. It's a free trophy. Come on. I think they certain things like most of them obvious is gonna be censored. I think I think in the original they removed Finn for some reason. I don't know. Somewhere along the lines they removed Finn in an update or something like that. That's what I remember. Can't believe Closet Eyes were actually winning. What does this mean? Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed the possible commentary on this. Hopefully I did. I did okay for getting majority of how all trophies went and what happened with the run. GG to Ox even with the last minute stuff. He was supposed to be actually on Switch, but I guess it was switched up for this reason. So any percent still happened anyways in the end of the day. Not on the Switch though. GG, Ox will be running OQ in a few hours with the race between the Bomb, Fulton Boss, and Aaron. I blanked out everyone's names. Worldview is there in spirit, so looking some were voted for him too. And then he'll also be back for the Neptunia VTuber DLC race with me. Depending on what choice route you guys go with. So, I think that's about it. If Alex has nothing else to say, GG regardless. Good job. Being underestimated still. I'm gonna let the people decide what route to go, really, Fanny, on that one. So we'll see what they choose, which one will be entertaining for them. So that'll be it for Ox and me. So thanks for watching this Super RPG, and get ready for Izu Toka's run for Rebirth 1, our new runner.